Hi guys, and welcome to another Last Day on Earth video with me, JMEJNS. This one is going to be a massive one. In today's video, we are going to be going to every single location from port to farm to Bunker Bravo, Bunker Alpha, and I'm going to be showing you how to get all the rare boxes from each location, and I'm even going to show you what you get inside them as well. So get a drink, get a snack. It's going to be a good one. Right guys, we're not going to waste any time here. We're going straight to Crooked Creek Farm. Now with Crooked Creek Farm, you just want to watch out for raiders, zombies, savage giants, infected bulls and infected wolves as well. You want to be searching these sacks because what we're looking for is the barn key. Also take out the Ravenger. So we're looking in these sacks for the barn key. So once we get the barn key, there it is. We are going to make our way north of the map so we can open the barn with the key. We're going to grab the crate and take it over to the sawmill. Now once you get it on the sawmill, it's going to create noise, which is going to attract some zombies to your location. So you just want to swiftly take those out the best way that you can, whether you do it with melee or with guns. And then once that's done, we can open it and we get some blueprints, we get a machete, we've got M16, some caps, some batteries, some engine parts as well, and springs and coils if you are looking to do the chopper or the ATV. Now if you go over to the chopper and you loot the chopper, you can also find the chopper gas tank as well as gasoline, tape and some steel plates, which is good. Now we're going over to Bunker Alpha. Now to get in Bunker Alpha, you are going to need the bunker code. You can find this at several locations or from your radio tower, and then we are going to submit the code into the terminal and that will let you in. Now with Bunker Alpha there are several floors. There's 4 floors in total, so this is the first floor, which is just the lobby area where you need to open these boxes. To get these boxes out of these terminals, you'll need to collect yellow, green and red tokens. So what we're going to do is we're going to head to 4th floor just initially. Just watch out for the different types of zombies. There's ice zombies, toxic spews, toxic spits everywhere, but make your way through. If you have a drone, you can take care of the heavy turrets quite easily, and obviously watch out for the frenzied giants and these spiky ball sacks. But if all comes to it and you think you're going to be a bit lost or overwhelmed, you can always do the grenade trick, and that will take care of the zombies relatively easy. Then collect all your tokens and then we can open the terminals. So green, yellow and red. So in the green one we've got a Glock, baseball bat, some food, gasoline, caps, and we've got some first aid kits and bandages as well, some alcohol. In the yellow box we've got a gas tank again, shotgun, AK, some tactical armor full set, first aid kits, bandages. You can also get paint sprays from here for your choppers, more caps and alcohol as well if you're going to be making yourself some first aid kits. In the red box we also managed to get another chopper gas tank, and we've got Uzi, Glock, a couple of M16s, 2 sets of tactical armor, gasoline, first aid kits. We even got some steel bars, nails, cogs as well. So again, if you are looking to finish ATV or you're trying to finish the chopper, then you'll find it quite easy here at Bunker Alpha from those boxes. Now another part of Bunker Alpha is there's also hard mode, and this will help you get the... So once you've activated it, it will reset all the floors. So for example here I'm going to go 3rd floor and I'm just going to go and take out the zombies. You can still wall trick in hard mode, so don't be afraid to go in hard mode, and because you can wall trick them pretty easily. Now with hard mode obviously the zombies hit harder and they take less damage from your weapons, so ensure that you come well prepared. Frenzied giants again can also be wall tricked in this area, but once again if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed or you don't have enough ammo and you need to get a bit of respite, you can always grenade trick them as well in Bunker Alpha hard mode. Now again, you need to collect the tokens. Now as a bonus, we're going to kill the blind one. Now we'll spin the swinging guy, hanging guy for good luck, and then we can just open this terminal, and that will allow us to get in to see the blind one. And in this occasion, I'm just going to whack him with some melee weapons. Takes a bit of time, but it also saves some guns. Make sure you got plenty first aid kits and bandages, and make sure your armor's not too broken when you enter, because one hit from that charge and you will die. But don't you worry, you can kill him relatively easy, and you get some red tokens and some additionals. Once you get back, you can go and see the specialist, and we can give our tokens in, which will put the bar of the reputation up so that we can get the floppy disk. As a bonus, you can go and see Jordan, and if you see Jordan here, you can use your overflow of tickets, if you like, to also create more reputation in the bar. Then put the floppy disk into the terminal, and it will give us some special coordinates for an event. So as soon as you leave, it will come up on your screen, show me please, and then we can head straight to where the coordinates are showing us, where you can pick up some loot. You're mainly going to find the C4 from here, so if you are doing the raiders tasks, or you need some C4 for raids, or you're doing the witch, then this is the best place. In this occasion, we got the infected crate, so we're going to shove it on the back of the bike, and we're going to head back home and put it in our acid bath. Now, to do the infected crate, you will need the acid bath if you don't have it already, so make sure that you've got it. There is a chance that you might not get the infected crate and you can open it without the acid bath, but you need to put it in with some air filters and some acid, and booyah, we got the box open. As you see, we've got 2 C4s, we've got a Colt, we've also got an AK, and some bits and bobs as well, some white paint and copper and steel and gasoline as well. And that's how you get the floppy disk, and that is how you get the stuff out of it as well. In our next location, we are going to Blackport Police Department. Now, the whole point of Blackport Police Department is that you need to collect the police badges. There is grey, purple, green and blue. So we need to collect those to be able to open the lockers to get guns and armour and things like that. Now, you can just go around Blackport PD every reset like this, and you can basically just kill the zombies and collect the cards from them. But if you are feeling brave enough, you can make your way over to where you can do the police department waves, and you can go in the prison yard and complete as many waves as you can. Now, don't worry about completing 99 waves if you're not quite there yet. Do as many as you can in each reset. You can do it with melee weapons if you need to, you can do it with guns, it's entirely up to you. But then once you've collected enough of the tokens, then we can go back to the raiders. So as you can see, we've got quite a lot of brown, green and blue tokens, so we can go back to the raiders at the desk and we can trade them in. So you need 10 brown for green, 10 green for blue and 10 blue for purple. Purple being the most extremely rare. So we're going to open a couple of these boxes now and see what we get. So in the green box we got a shotgun, blueprint and a katana and some other bits as well. Now, Blackport Police Department is probably the best place to find your blueprints. So as you can see in the blue box here, we got a blue blueprint as well, and we've got some camera, we've got full tactical set and some more guns. So it is more than likely the best place to get your blueprints if you are looking for blueprints, or you're looking to just get more armor and more guns. Now, it's not for everybody, don't get me wrong, but if you can farm Blackport Police Department, I would really recommend doing it. Now on to the extremely rare purple crate. Let's see what we get out of the purple crate. We got a Winchester, but we also got some M16s. We also got a shotgun, a full tac set, SWAT set, sorry, and we also got a purple blueprint, which is really, really good. So we can use those and we can come back for those later. So like I said, make sure you keep farming Blackport PD. It's a really good resource for guns, armour and blueprints, so never forget it. Now onto the elusive Bunker Bravo. Now let me be honest, you should only ever be coming to Bunker Bravo if you need to finish the ATV or you need ATV parts, and I'd only do it during the event as well. Only because, one, it makes it easier, and two, it just halves the health of the zombies and the radiation stays at bay. But Bunker Bravo is full of acid spitters, explosive zombies, riot zombies, acid spewers. It is literally just full. You've got to watch out for radiation as well, so bear that in mind while you are running around Bunker Bravo. But just do your best to avoid. You've got to run and gun in here. Don't come thinking you can wall trick and melee, because you will get covered up in radiation or blown up or killed rather quickly. Now, once we've made it to last boss, we get the Liquidator. He's already half done because of the event. Liquidator can just be taken down quite quickly. I like to auto it here, and we'll just heal up as we go along. And then once he's dead, we can go to the lift and we can claim our first box. Easy peasy, right? Well, it is. On to the next floor now. It's the same sort of script really. Toxic spewers, slashers. Just watch out for these slashers, because if you aren't careful at all, then you can probably find yourself bleeding to death. So yeah, keep an eye on that, will ya? Once you get to the boss, we can open the terminal and we'll be greeted with Dr. Dread. Now we need to run around and take on all the zombies that he throws at us, really. That's the main thing to do, using the pillars to block. Otherwise, if you get hit with his stomp, you will be stunned for a certain amount of time and you may die. So run around, get him killed, grab the box before the riot zombies get me anyway, and we'll move on to the next floor. Now once again, we're on the last floor here now in Bunker Bravo. We've got fetid corpses, watch out for their gas. We've got toxic darters, we've got more explosive zombies, we've got acid melters. You're just going to get absolutely chased around by all of this. So please be aware when you go in, and also pay attention to the explosive zombies, because if you don't, you will die. But once you've managed to get to the end, you'll be greeted with the cocoon. Again, I just tend to auto this and just heal up when necessary. Dead easy to beat, and we can grab the last and final box from the lift and we can send it up, and then we can get all this lovely loot for the ATV. Carbon composites here, we've got factory parts, springs, cogs, air filters. We can also get some batteries. We've also got some circuits, transistor parts, and in the final box we can get the gas cylinder, explosive materials as well, rubber, and more caps. So it's definitely worth doing Bunker Bravo if you can. It's definitely not for the faint-hearted, and also please do it mainly when the event's on. It just makes it easier. If you've got some rations left over, just reset it and go again during the event. It's over 3 days anyway. Now on our next location, we're going to Port. Now Port is where you'll find Laboratory and also the Sunken Crate. In our next location, we're going to go into Port, where we're going to try and find the Sunken Box. Now to get the Sunken Box, you need to up your reputation with deliveries. Now if you can't do the deliveries, don't worry, you can also test your luck in sewers. There's many zombies in here like mermans and swamp bloaters. There's also different spitting zombies in here as well, so I keep an eye on those. But what we're actually looking for is these little terrain maps. Now these terrain maps will help increase your reputation to help you get the keys for the Sunken Crate. So with your reputation, we need to get that up and we can get the crate. Now you'll need to get that from the diver as well at the end of the port. So slowly but surely, take your time and make your way through swamp zombies and all these other various zombies that you get. But just take your time, take it easy. You can wall trick as well in here if you want to. Just keep an eye out for these terrain maps and collect them as much as you can, and that will help. Watch out for these ladders though. If you go up here and you die, you will lose all your stuff because the ladders do collapse. But if you are a survivor and you can make it to the end, you will get plenty of rewards here out of the sewers in Port. So we can get quite a lot of stuff out of here, so I do recommend going there as much as you can on the resets. But if you are in a position where you can do deliveries, then you can make some boxes. Here's some of the recipes here to make the empty boxes. and then we can also make up some boxes with some resources. So in this particular instance, I am going to make the medical box with bandages, first aid kits and some alcohol, and we can do a couple of these, and once we get them leveled up and we've got a few of them, we can then take them over to the delivery table. Now on the delivery table, you'll be greeted with different variations of deliveries from different boxes. Load the boxes in and start it up. You'll be greeted with different questions of scenarios. You just pick which one you think. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You can also get some quite rare items from them as well, which is quite good, but I'll leave that up to you how you want to do that. Now once you finish your deliveries, we are going to head over and see our best mate Jake. And with Jake, once you've got enough reputation, he will give you the key for the crane, and that will allow you to get the sunken box. So there's the crane key, and now we're going to go and see the diver. So as you make your way south of port, you'll be greeted with the diver and also the crane. He'll ask you to see, make sure you're worth it, but he's not really doing much. He's just sat there being lazy, doing absolutely nothing. Submit your key, turn the box, and we'll get the crate. And then all we need to do then is pick up the box and walk it over to our chopper. Now the reason why this one is right at the end of the video really is because you do need the chopper to transport this one and the infected crates. Bear that in mind if you don't have the chopper. But once we get the sunken crate home, we can take it to our acid bath, plop it in there, and then we can add some air filters and acid again. Once it's emptied, we can have a look to see what we get. So we've got a Genesis weapon, we've also got the Glock, we've got some bits of armor, some steel, aluminium and iron plates, some more carbon, gasoline and other bits and bobs that you can get from port as well. Now the other side of port, we do have the laboratory. Now laboratory is where you will be able to get different various Genesis weapons, so make sure you come loaded up and take some stuff. You're going to need seaweed or carrots or corn or something, and then when you get into the terminal you will be greeted with some options. Now I always use my coins because I want to get the agility perk on this occasion. There it is. So once we've got agility, we'll get sort of miss quite a lot because it means they'll hit us less, so it means we can survive longer. Now I am doing port with the brutalizer because I must admit port is very gunlicious. You know, you need to come with a lot of guns and a lot of armor to take down lab. Now there is various different zombies in here again, like the toxic spitters, the toxic spewers. We've got a shambler here. We also have screamers, we have slashers. It is full of zombies that just want to rip you to pieces, but we want to be collecting these little green A tokens because these are the ones that are going to help us open the box. Now once you finish lab A1 and A2, once you get to the end of A2, you'll be greeted with this absolute monster of a giant. However, it is quite easy to kill. Just stay away from his stomps because it's annoying more than anything, but it only does 17 damage. But yeah, just stay away. But after a while he does get bored and he goes and plays with his toys or goes for a drink or something. Or even sometimes if you make him angry enough, he'll just help you out and just break his electric things. But stay away from his stomps, hit him as much as you can, make sure you keep healing up, and before you know it, with a little bit of patience, you'll have him downed in no time. Then we can collect his lovely loot and we can move on into the B section. Now once I get into B section, by this point I would have had a couple of perks on already, but on this one we're looking for the pass perk so we can get some more of that lovely loot, and we can also get hold of the B tokens a little bit more regularly. So you're instantly greeted with exploders and frozen blowers. In B you are going to be coming against more sort of frozen zombie types, so if they do manage to get hits on you, they will recover some health. So that's why it can be a little bit of a drain on your weapons, because you feel like you're having to kill them twice, which is absolutely annoying, but it is what it is. So make sure you're collecting your B tokens. They're important as much as the A ones as well. Once you get to the end of B1 and B2. At the end of B2 you'll be greeted with another final boss, and for some reason he comes up out of the lift like it's some sort of final boss from Mortal Kombat or something. I mean, it kind of looks like one. But once again, just be patient, come with enough guns that you can bring. Watch out for the doom lasers because they electrocute you and it hurts quite a lot, and yeah, it just means that when you get hit by people it hurts more, so just watch out. But like I said, a bit of patience, a few heals here and there, you can take him out no problem, and we can collect his loot as well. Now in lab, also just like Bunker Alpha, there is a hard mode. Now you can only activate hard mode if you have completed lab normal mode, so you have to do A1, A2, B1 and B2 in one sitting, or one reset should I say, to be able to do this. And it's basically the same thing again on repeat, except you have to go in with Genesis weapons. Your normal weapons won't work. Melee weapons work as well, so if you want to, you know, wall trick it, you can do. But to be fair, if you've got enough Genesis weapons and you've done lab enough time, you'll be able to collect the additional reward tokens and the A+ cards for the other boxes. And we're just going to make our way through lab as normal. You pretty much get the same zombies. I always find that using the Genesis weapons you seem to get through it a little bit quicker, even though they don't have the best reputation for accuracy and stability, but they do quite a lot of damage, and you can find yourself knocking out some screamers and some toxic zombies quite easily. Once again, once you've done A1 and you come to the end of A2, you'll be greeted with the boss again, the Korean. All you gotta do really is just watch out for his stomps and watch out for the electric currents, stay away from those. But once you've done that, with a bit of patience and a bit of time, you can beat him quite easily and we can collect his lovely loot. Moving on to B1 of lab hard mode. So we're in B1, we're going to get the frozen zombies again, toxic spewers, fetid corpses, parasites, all sorts of the same zombies again. The layout doesn't change, but like I said, you know, the Genesis weapons do the job really well. You might have to leave and come back. Watch out for these frozen giants though, because they are absolutely lethal when you're in hard mode. One hit and you're dead. But once you manage to get through that again, we can get to the end of B2 and we'll be greeted with the Blight MK once again. Again, we just need to watch out for the laser zappers because they will do you some damage, and they also sometimes come up two at a time, so be wary of that. But with a little bit of patience and a little bit of time and a little bit of healing and running and gunning, we can collect his lovely loot and we can finish lab hard mode. So we're going to submit our tokens in here now with Eva, and she's going to give us some additional rewards just like at delivery, and we can get some extra bits and bobs. And then with our tokens we can open the A and B normal mode. So we've got 50 of each. You require 50 of each token to be able to open boxes. So we've got A from easy and B from easy, or normal mode should I say, and then we've got A and B from the hard mode. So let's see what we get. So the first one, we've got some Genesis weapons, we've got a full kit as well, some gasoline, some bandages and first aid kits. In the B box again we've got some more Genesis weapons, we have got a full SWAT armor, we've got some more healing items, we've even got some landmines, which is good. We can use those in the police department in the doing the waves. Now in hard mode, A box, we've got some normal guns, we've got a Glock and an AK, as well as more Genesis weapons and some of that rare white paint, and 150 caps. Amazing. And then moving on to the B box from hard mode, we've also got some additional weapons. We've got some fully modded AKs, we've got some shotguns, more Genesis weapons, and a full Kevlar armor set. We've even got some steel plates as well, gunpowder, and some explosive material. So again, it's worth doing if you can do it. Now on the next one, we are going to make our way to Transport Hub. Now I did choose Transport Hub as one of the last ones as well, because it does require the drone. If you don't have the drone, you can't get in Transport Hub and you can't go for the rewards. Now in Transport Hub, if you can go in here, you will be greeted with a lot of fast rotters. We've got a lot of bloaters in here as well, but they're quite easy to get through. Watch out for the shipmans though, because they do heal up when they hit you, so make sure you've got heals and the right kind of guns or melees to take them out if you want to wall trick them. But make sure that you make your way up and scan your boxes with your drone, because you will need to make sure you've scanned these before you try and open the crates. Now you're going to be greeted at some point with the butcher or the miner, and one of them, once you've beaten them, whether it's the butcher or the miner, they will give you the terminal card. Now you need this terminal card to be able to get your rewards out of Transport Hub. Once you've done so and you've got the terminal card, we can come to this terminal here and we can open up the cargo menu, and then we can choose from one of the 4 boxes that we have chosen from. So you can get stuff like Genesis stuff, we've got settlement stuff, it can be police department stuff, it can just be general weapons. But we're going for all the rare boxes, so we're going to open the white rare box, because that's the whole point of the video, right? Opening the rare items. So we managed to get an earth drill, we've got some Genesis weapons, we have got some of the tactical armor for Lab or Bunker Bravo, and we got some spices and some other bits and bobs as well. It's not a great box, because ideally you want to get the port key for the crate, but if you do choose something different, so we can go with, on this occasion, we're going to go with the army box. So let's open the army box as well, just to show you the different rewards that we can get from here. Now this one actually turned out a lot better for me, I think. A SCAR, 2 AK, some C4, a full tactical set, some gasoline, and some of the rare items that you would need to get the floppy disk in hard mode in Bunker Alpha. So overall for me, I thought this was the better box out of the white crate, because the white crate's only worth it, I suppose, if you get the ship key. We're going back to Bunker Alpha now as a rare. So what you need to do is also find the destroyed convoy. I mean, you could call this a bit of a bonus one if you like, but we need to look out for the destroyed convoy. Make your way north. You'll either be greeted with raiders or zombies, so quite easily just take a gun, just take them out, don't worry too much about it. Take out the frenzy giant, watch out for him, because again, one shot and you'll be dead. Take out this guy, and then we want to find this poor sad sack lying on the floor. Unfortunately he didn't quite make it, but what we're going to do is we're going to take his cut finger and we are going to take it back to Bunker Alpha, which will allow us to open this terminal. And then once we open this terminal, we can head to the back of the racking just here, and then we're going to open that up and we'll be greeted with a little bit of additional loot. So as you can see, we've got a half of a Glock, some bandages, some batteries, some canned food, and some bits and bobs just like that. And there we have it, guys. That is all there is to it. We have got through every single main location in the game: farm, lab, Bunker Alpha, Bunker Bravo, Transport Hub, Crooked Creek Farm. Now obviously there is things like motel in there as well, and factory, but I didn't feel the need to really include them in this video because I don't think the loot in those are particularly good, and for me and for probably most of you at the moment, they're a bit of a waste of time. But if you want to see a video on that, then please let me know in the comments below and I will make a video on those two as well. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you learned something from it or you did enjoy it, please let me know in the comments. Give the video a like, and also if you are new, hit that subscribe button, because we do have uploads going live every week on a Friday. We also even do some live streams too, so keep an eye out for those. But I just want to say a big thank you to all again. Without your support and your help, this channel is not going to get to where it needs to get to, or where I want it to get to, and we're having a lot of fun getting there as well. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate every single one of your views, every single one of your comments, and everyone that subscribes and likes as well. So please help me get the channel out there, get the videos out there. Please share them, please like them, please help me, and we can get this channel up and running and into the future. And also share it to those people that might be looking for this content as well, because without you guys, we're not gonna get the videos out there to see if enough people are enjoying the content. So thank you so much. Have a great day, great afternoon, great evening, or great morning to wherever you are in the world watching this video right now.